It is time for the world to know my name.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Urban Shadows on the mic, and
Yes, we know. Just get on with it.
really, bro? You just gonna interrupt me like that when I'm trying to? Sheesh. Anyways, this is a wish list for 6 games I want to see something new about the upcoming E3 event from Sony. Now, if you guys don't know, the Sony press conference will begin in June 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and then 6 o'clock Pacific Time. So, I mean, if you guys aren't really at those times, then you gotta kind of guess your own time zone for that, or find out rather. Okay, so starting off for number 6, Biomutant. Biomutant was a game that was shown a little while back now, and it's really under the radar. It's a game where you get to play as like a customizable, quote-unquote, little Biomutant rodent ninja thing, something, I don't know what that is. And anyways, you get to choose, what weapons you get to fight with, and you fight like other monsters or mutants and things like that. The game really had good graphics, and it was looking cool, so I really hope to see if they show some new things about this game, hopefully at this E3, or in the near future. Okay, now sitting at my spot for number 5 is Anthem. Now if you're like me, and the last BioWare game left a bad taste in your mouth, I'm not gonna say names or anything, but it rhymes with trash effect. Anyways, the game's looking really like what Destiny should have been looking like, and also what the trash effect quote-unquote game that BioWare made last should have been. But I really heard things about it that the OG team that made the original trilogy is making this. And this time this game's gonna really be all online, which is gonna be kind of interesting to see. But what's not cool about having your own Iron Man like armor and fighting aliens on some distant planets and stuff like that? And I really just hope this game, they show some more about it, and hopefully it's something more that they talk about in the near future as well. Now, here's another franchise that hasn't been doing the best with its set of games that's been coming out with, but I've been liking what I've been seeing about this game and what they've shown so far. And for number 4, that's SpiderMan, the game. Now, Insomniac has put out a lot of effort into making this game what they said is the best Spider-Man, or a real good Spider-Man experience. And I really hope that they're right about that. They put a lot of time into it, and honestly, like I said, it's looking really cool. The game looks dope, the combat and interactions, and most importantly, the web slinging traversal looks just amazing. It really kind of throws in a feel for how Spider-Man would be moving around in New York City. I mean, like they said, this game is going to be pretty much taking place, 8 years that, Peter Parker's been Spider-Man, so like they said, he definitely has experience by now in what he's doing. So I really hope to see what they do for this game, and maybe Spider-Man 2 just might have some competition and, best Spider-Man games now. But I really hope they show off some more things about it. Also, I really hope they show off some more villains that, Spider-Man just really has amazing villains. Hopefully they show off, somebody like Carnage or, Dr. Octopus also. I don't know, just some new cool villains that'd be kind of cool for them to show. Sitting in my number 3 spot is Bloodborne 2. Now, FromSoft claims that they're done with Dark Souls 3, or Dark Souls, the whole franchise series pretty much, and that's cool. But let's not forget about that amazing game they dropped years ago, Bloodborne. Now, the game's a PlayStation 4 classic, definitely one of the best games on PlayStation that I've ever played. And a little while ago they showed off a trailer, and nobody really even knows what it was or what it could be. But I'm just still hoping that it was possibly some kind of reference to Bloodborne 2, maybe? Possibly? I don't know. And they really haven't spoken about it at all, really. Haven't, given anybody hints, said anything. They've just pretty much let everybody just kind of sit here and guess what it might be, and they haven't, spoken out about it. But hopefully, they might, finally spill the beans and talk about what that game was that they had that trailer for. Now, sitting at number 2 is a game that a lot of people have been waiting for a mighty long time. And it looks like it might just finally be around the corner. That's right, Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, they've shown more things about this game, in the past, couple months, they've shown some new trailers and, different worlds like Monsters Inc. and stuff like that, and Toy Story world that we're going to be able to go to in this game. But, there's still so much in Disney's reservoir of, their catalog of different, you know, movies and characters. What else could they delve into? But things about that game also, you know, it might finally be released, I think possibly this year. And if not this year, definitely next year. But if you're a fan of the franchise and you're like me, you know, when everybody is just kind of finally just starting to say, you know, come on, Square Enix, you know, Tetsuya Nomura, enough's enough, man. Just release the game, just release the date, bro. We've been waiting forever. Enough's enough. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, my #1 anticipated game I want to see most at E3 this year from Sony in their press conference is nothing else more than Last of Us Part 2. Now, let me tell you, back when this game first came out, the first one, by my top 5 game developers, Naughty Dog, I was ecstatic. I beat this game at least, I want to say, what, 7 times maybe? This game's absolutely phenomenal, and Naughty Dog truly made a masterpiece with it, and I hope to see that, you know, they really make a new impact with the second one, because the first one made such a great impact, and a lot of games that have been coming out really in certain ways have been just taking certain elements from it. I mean, look at God of War, how they have, you know, Atreus helping out Kratos and stuff like that, and I even seen like a trailer or something, they were talking about it, and they even said, you know, Kratos doesn't need help, but, you know, they wanted to introduce Atreus into the mix, and they were just trying to think, you know, how could we make him relevant? How can we make him, you know, such a part of the game? And what did they kind of almost just rip off of, you know, I mean, in a way, Last of Us. They took a certain mechanic from Last of Us, you know, the companionship between Joel and Ellie, and they kind of just put it into this game. But with that, though, I'd also like to say, you know, as a masterpiece as Last of Us was, you know, and me seeing that they would continue this game, I was happy, but also a little bit upset, because I wondered if, you know, could they really have the continuation live up to the first one? Could Naughty Dog really make a fitting sequel to this game? But, you know, I trust everyone at Naughty Dog and their studio, and, you know, they've been delivering to me, you know, Uncharted and all the other games I've loved playing over the years. You know, so it's a little comforting to see that, you know, those games are in their catalog, and as they've said too, you know, they care as much as we do too with this game, so they're definitely going to not give us something that we wouldn't care for. So like I said, that's definitely something comforting to hear. So that's my 6 games, guys. That's something I want to see new and information about at E3 in June this year. So what do you guys think? What game do you guys want to see at E3? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's all talk it out. But until next time, peace.